Conservatives went from worshiping a false idol with the golden Trump to Marjorie Taylor Greene joining a performance art piece that's as embarrassing as her garage gym pretend CrossFit videos.
Well, I will self-report right now that every day in the Senate I wear my boots that have the Gonzales battle flag on the back of them.
If you're gonna boast about your big argument boots, maybe don't just wear them when you're trying to prove a point. Select all images with Ted Cruz wearing boots. Verify. It is pouring MAGA tears. Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home gets raided, causing a proper right-wing MAGA tears tsunami as he plays the victim. CPAC Wrapped, where the people who want you to believe you're the snowflake staged a mock prison cell for them to weep in front of, and Marjorie Taylor Greene to make a bizarre visit. Plus, I roast the latest and stupid, dive into Lauren Boebert's book for another reading, check in with Alex Jones and MTG in the bunker, and more. Perjury Trader Greene tweeted, "The FBI is raiding President Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago. This is the rogue behavior of communist countries, not the United States of America. These are the type of things that happen in countries during civil war. The political persecution must stop." Naturally, I replied, it's no shocker that the Jewish space lasers believing nut also thinks a defeated former president is above the law. Head back in the CPAC cell and get comfy, because the hamburgers are hitting the fan and you're about to catch some charred beef and ketchup. The socks stay on. Conservatives went from worshiping a false idol with the golden Trump to huddling around a piece of performance art. For CPAC attendees Scott Baio, Kirk Cameron, and Kevin Sorbo, it was the first time they'd been near a working actor in years. They were all there and couldn't get the part. Spectators were offered a silent disco past the COVID headset that played testimony from those arrested for participating in January 6. The fake prisoner took time to write on a blackboard, because those are standard issue in jails, same with Teva sandals and the radio sitting on his bed. The actor in the cage is Brandon Straka, which makes the Let's Go Brandon thing extra confusing for his very smart crowd. Brandon had filmed himself on the steps of the Capitol building on J6 and pled guilty to a disorderly conduct and was sentenced to 90 days of home detention and was hit with a $5,000 fine and is on probation. It's safe to say Brandon had a lot of time to come up with a stunt for CPAC, and, well, this was the best he could do, but it does get even weirder. Security swarmed the section and cleared a path, and Marjorie Taylor Greene hobbled to the cell where the fake guards at the fake jail unlocked it, allowing her in. MTG hugged Straka and then went where Lauren Boebert says she's strongest. The thing is, with all those videos she releases with her shooting stuff and blowing things up, I thought she was going to do like some faux jailbreak, some big dramatic jailbreak there, but instead on her knees talking to this guy wizard. Marjorie and Taco Gristle stayed on her knees in front of Brandon, and the crowd joined them reciting the Lord's Prayer and then the prayer to St. Michael. Okay, so the place goes under attack. We're talking Die Hard style. Choose your fighter. Is it going to be guy who bought his outfit online without checking the size guide and decided to smash into it anyhow? Karen with her Denny's order tattooed on her back. Scram slam, double sausage, side of mayo. Guy who thinks this is a lineup, then he's going next. Karen 2 bags of MAGA swag. Or Tom Selleck's slow cousin in disguise. He's there. Let me know in the comments. Mar-a-Lago has been raided, and the same people who want Hillary Clinton and Fauci put on trial are freaking out because the former president, who had previously come under scrutiny for his flagrant violations of the Presidential Records Act, is facing potential legal jeopardy for his records keeping. I love it when the guy who denied Obama was born in the USA to the point that he hired private investigators to look into it, complains about being treated unfairly.
Yeah, I'm coked. I'm just saying, it was a 4-can morning to get through this all, if you know what I mean. Like, this is totally unprecedented. Had his home raided by Joe Biden. Mar-a-Lago is a sacred place. It's where we have golf tournaments for Saudis. It's where Eric runs charity events and then keeps the money. Guys, if you can see my fingers, this is the secret Civil War call to action, okay? Whoa, a former president's not allowed to take classified documents to his house. Give me a break, guys. This is ridiculous. This is Joe Biden abusing his power, okay? Okay? And yeah, I only have one ear pod in. I was in fetal position earlier, having a big cry. The FBI thinks they can just come in and take boxes of his toupees. All the things our family forged, his classified documents, Eric's crusty nut socks, our stash of Ivanka's beach photos, taken. Totally gone. We're just gonna have to, use our imagination now. It is ridiculous. I was getting ready to do this video, and I was going to wear something different, but Kimberly said you have to wear a lime green shirt that matches the sores that you need to get checked out. It's like a reminder. This shirt is just telling me, go to a walk-in clinic, make sure that these green sores are not going to spread to, everyone I come in contact with. And what I need you to do right now is to back the blue by protesting the FBI and the police from investigating my father. Okay? That is the best thing you can do, guys. Those green sores are not just going to go away. You have to get them checked out. I'm working on it. But again, we got raided. The toupees, the classified documents, Eric's crusty nut sock, Ivanka's beach photos, all the trophies I poached. Yeah, take my trophies, Joe. Ridiculous.
Alex here, still in the bunker with Marjorie. Again, good dude. We are making an emergency SOS broadcast as the home of our great, true, real president, Donald J. Trump, has been raided. They even took his safe, as if that's where he keeps his Epstein Air Triple Diamond frequent flyer card and the offshore dark web accounts that I send money to. I do not think this is the end. This is the beginning, and I need you to stand with the Blonde Meat Swamp, Alex and Trump, by donating as much as you can, because the globalist scum FBI, they are coming for me. You can breach the perimeter, you can bypass my infrared security camera, you can even take my safe. It is yours. Have it. But if we get into a tussle, I advise you now to use ThreatCon Delta level caution, because if any of us catch sight of MTG's chop suey cutting board, hammered spam can, mortadella meat stumps, Sarlacc pit heel, kebab shop trimming toad, excuses for feet that make monkeypox look like a Nivea commercial, it is all over. What is the rule, MTG?
The socks stay on.
The socks stay on. Thanks so much to everyone who requested I read another genuine page from Lauren's book, and we're just going to grab one at random here. Stop. Let's go. The rodeo was coming to town, and I knew it would be a great place to see animals treated with respect and to feed the cowboys, because the cowboys have fed this wild cat more than a few times. Bobert tip: if you ever get kicked out of a bar, just search the parking lot for trucks with the Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy bumper stickers and lay on the hood. So my hubs Jason with a Y was brainstorming with me about the best food to serve at the rodeo. We crawled up to the front seat of the F-150 and drove to our legendary barbecue restaurant to get some input from the kitchen man, and things got really heated. He had one pan on a piece of fire and was using another box with flames inside of it. So much heat. Kitchen man looked at us confused. It was our first time in there. We are owners, not food makers. The only things I even recognized was the microwave and rat traps. He started speaking fast Mexican, and I only know how to say 3 things. Dos cervezas, queso del gobierno, un hombre a la vez, and bien pero el burro va el último. I tried them all, and even in different orders and louder. Nothing. If we were going to do food at the rodeo, I needed an icebreaker fast. Jason was leaning over lighting his menthol from the fire under the soup pot, and then it hit me. I took his pack of Newports, pulled the foil out of it, and told him, hit the lights. It took him a while to find them, but him beating the switch panel with his boot just added to the suspension. The kitchen man tried to run, but I put my hands out and said, no. I guess I knew how to say 4 things. I popped that sweet menthol foil in the microwave, 30 seconds on high. The place lit up like a Christmas tree, and me and Jason started going at it as it flashed and popped behind us like a fairy tale. I hope you've enjoyed this genuine page from Low Rent Booze Burp's latest book. If you have, please let me know in the comments, and I'll consider reading another page in the near future. Thank you. Super no thanks. MAGA tears. The dots are connecting. Biden kickback family getting money from China. MAGA tears. I heart MTG. Do you have an application in at CNN or MSNBC? You should do a clip on Nancy next, or is she your boss?
MAGA tears.
Of course, this wannabe comedy person makes fun of the great Alex Jones, clearly terrified of the truth.
MAGA tears.
Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by sharing this video or posting it on your social media. It'll cost you nothing and makes a huge difference for me. If you can afford to, please hit the super thanks button or tip me via PayPal, and be sure to check out my mugs and stickers that go great with those MAGA tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries. I've supported Jim Jefferies on 5 of his tours. I have 3 albums on Spotify and Apple Music. Be sure to check them out. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.